Thank you, Mother, Father, God. Thank you, archangels and ascended masters, for the perfect grace, perfect clarity, and perfect peace that's here for each of us right now. Thank you to the angelic realm, the elemental realm, our ancestors, spirit guides, animal guides, and guardian angels. We thank you for this opportunity for wonderful peace, perfect clarity, amazing joy, pervasive joy, so being surrounded by joy, and spreading joy. We celebrate all facets like a diamond of joy. So let's just take in a breath. And with the ease of spreading jelly on a slice of bread, let's let the angels spread joy throughout the world right now and throughout your world right now. And if we could notice what that's like, and if we could notice the joy of contentment, the joy of humor, the joy of this work right here, the joy of being alive, the joy of connection, the joy of plants, the joy of watching birds, the joy of birds. We could just notice all these different aspects of joy, including euphoria. If we could just breathe into all those different things that you have experienced with joy that are available to you now, let's just very simply train our vision and our feelings and our bodies toward, and our energies toward experiencing joy right now. The joy of healing, the joy of being part of something, which you are right now. The joy of being heard, the joy of contribution, the joy of breathing, the joy of drinking water and tea. We could just breathe into all these different things. And if we could allow right now for a team of angels, perhaps 5 or 6 angels, to come in and to cleanse and clear your energy field of the space that you're in right now, to clean and clear your environment. And if we could let them do that rapidly and then spread that for 1,000 feet, so 1,000 feet of cleanliness and order right around you right now. We'll just breathe in. And let's say out loud, thank you, angels, for surrounding me with 1,000 feet of unconditional love. I'm available for joy right now. I'm available for great peace right now. I allow all of my needs to be met right now. Wonderful. If we could just breathe in. Wonderful. Good. And let's let your good friend, Archangel Michael, just come right in front of you. If we could just breathe in, let's notice him fresh today. Let's notice what color he's exuding, be that something he's wearing or an energy that you notice around him. Let's notice him perhaps having a fresh outfit, having gone to the angel tailor. If we could just breathe in, the angel designers. We could just breathe in with this fresh perspective of Archangel Michael. And if we could just breathe in, let's say out loud, thank you, Archangel Michael, for being with me. And let's say out loud to Archangel Michael, what's new? And if we could just breathe in and just notice that, whether you feel something, hear something, know something, see something, just notice what Michael communicates to you. And if we could breathe in and, like continuing the conversation, let's very simply say out loud to Archangel Michael, "What's new?" And let's breathe in and let's say out loud, with and to Archangel Michael, "I allow myself to be brand new right now. I welcome new experiences of joy." Good. And if we could just breathe in, perhaps taking a moment to be still. And if we could just notice in the energy right around you, the space between yourself and the computer or phone device you're using, just notice the space in the room with this 1,000 feet of unconditional love. Let's notice the joy that is present in the energy and atmosphere right around you. Perhaps noticing what you see, either in your mind's eye or with your physical eyes. Perhaps we can notice the color green in plants, or take a look at the wall with fresh eyes. It's very simply just allow ourselves to be fully present and notice that joy exists right around us right now. And we're very simply harmonizing with it, tuning into it. And let's breathe in. And let's very simply notice something. Let's notice from like a satellite's view above the earth. Let's very simply notice that you are part of the earth and that you are part of the circulation and presence of joy on the planet. We could just breathe and just notice that perspective, how included you are, that you're part of everything. And let's notice what it's like to be you, to be uniquely you, and to be part of everything. And if we can notice that perspective and that experience from a cellular level, not so much from consciousness, but as cells, perhaps the cells in your hands. So if we could breathe and just notice what it's like to be part of things, part of everything as a cell. And let's notice what it's like to be part of everything from your heart's perspective: physical heart, heart chakra, etheric heart, heart center. Wonderful. Breathe in, excuse me, and we'll notice your friend Saint Germain. And Saint Germain would like to participate with each of us right now with the joy of prayer. So let's very simply just breathe in. And thank you, Saint Germain. Thank you, Mother, Father, God. Thank you, archangels and ascending masters, including all angels that we know by name. We celebrate the grace and peace that's on the planet right now. Thank you for infusing our very lives right now with great healing, great peace, and great joy in this moment as we celebrate all the good available. We celebrate anywhere where there might be a thing called fire or smoke, that we allow nature, the angels, and Saint Germain to take loving action. Thank you for protecting people, structures, animals, birds, habitats. Thank you for the highest good happening anywhere in nature that perhaps a burn will help. We allow that to happen. We also recognize the space where it's safe for people to be safe and to feel secure. We celebrate all firefighters, be they on the ground or in the air or planning to do their absolute best work with respect and love for the terrain they're working on, and for everyone to cooperate for the highest possible good. We celebrate around the world right now alleviation and relief for any fear happening based on viruses, based on news. We allow right now for us to feel empowered with our own health, to take ownership of our own health, and to release the idea of threat and to embrace security. We see ourselves as the authority in our own lives right now. And with that authority, we celebrate all the goodness that is here, all the peace that is here. And we choose to be radiantly healthy, radiantly safe, and radiantly connected to the highest good right now. We recognize that it's okay for us to be ready for everything, including miracles, including great good, including peace of mind, including radiant health. That we celebrate everyone whom we know, everyone here, our loved ones, our families, our friends, our social groups, celebrating radiant health right where they are. And we celebrate anyone in need of prayer right now. Chris, Kirsten, Jake, everyone else, all of our families and friends. We celebrate their rapid recovery and peace of mind right now, knowing that everything truly is in perfect and divine order. And we're so grateful for our ability right now to pray, to listen to prayer, to speak prayer, to participate in prayer, and to feel that prayer is being said by people we don't know right now. And we feel the joy of the prayer. We feel the definition being given to the universe of what we would like to have happen for the highest possible good of all. And we celebrate all that goodness right now. And we thank Saint Germain and the angels and Mother, Father, God, and all of life, including ourselves, for this prayer. And if we could just breathe in, let's just notice what you would like to contribute to the prayer right where you are, perhaps saying names of loved ones or anyone you know who might use extra prayers. Very simply to say their name.
Suzanne, Alexander,
Ellen,
Al,
Janet,
Emily,
Zora,
Kathy,
Eddie and Penny,
Arthur, Leah.
Vivian, Nick, Michael.
Wonderful. If we could breathe in. If you want to turn your microphone on, you're welcome to. If we could just all say out loud, I ask for this or something better.
I asked for
I
this.
ask
ask
for
for
this
this
or
or something better.
As for
all
directions of time and space.
in all directions of time.
in all directions of time.
In all directions of time.
And
So
so
it
it is.
And so it is.
So
So it
it
is.
is.
Wonderful. If we could just breathe in. Let's just notice the joy in the prayer, the change the prayer has brought. And if we could feel Saint Germain encompassing everything that was said in the prayer, taking in everything, taking action on everything. And if we could say out loud, Saint Germain, thank you for hearing me.
Saint Germain,
Saint
thank you for
Germain,
hearing
thank
me.
you for hearing me.
me.
hearing me, Saint Germain.
Wonderful. We'll just breathe in. And let's notice what it's like. Two things. If we could notice what it's like to have spoken words of prayer, have heard words of prayer, and to be prayed for. So if we could notice in this moment what it's like to be prayed for and to feel that energy surrounding you right now, perhaps palpably, perhaps overtly. Wonderful. I'll mute everyone, but if we could say out loud, I have been prayed for. Wonderful. We'll just breathe into all that. Let's notice very simply how all that feels. And if we can notice about Saint Germain that he's thrilled, that he's happy. And if we could just breathe in and notice that. And him saying everything is happening. And what he's pointing to is we are giving and receiving in perfect balance, that we are participating. We've shown up, we used our voices. We've asked and received, that everything is happening, that everything is here. So if we could take a moment, let this be the main energy of receptivity. Like the ashtray in the car we used to have. Let's very simply let Saint Germain dump out the ashtray. Let's let him dump with that any idea that we are mute, unheard, unseen, and uncared for. Let's let him just dump that out. Let's just come back to the truth that we are participating, we are seen, we are heard, and we are loved. And we do love. Let's just feel all that circulation, all that good. Let's notice everything having the same energy, which is love. So any feeling of lightness, including love, any feeling of healing, including love, anything that is healing from the past, let's say like trauma, or developing new patterns, new paths, all those things being filled with love. So if we could just breathe into all that. And if we could feel how wide everything is right now, how wide, how tall. And if we could perhaps, if you want to, just feel an extension of your arms to feel how wide everything is, how big everything is. And at the same time, perhaps how grounded everything is. And perhaps just feeling the energy around you. And noticing how it feels right now to be you. And let's notice that. How does it feel to be you right now? And in that awareness, let's very simply notice Archangel Michael, Saint Germain, and other angels coming forward and helping. Let's let any immediate help with confidence, with security, with immunity, with peace of mind. Let's perhaps snuff out the candle of threat. And let's notice what it's like to seize power with your own immunity, your own healing, your own peace, your own protection, with the support of the angels and guides. To perhaps understand that bad news can exist. Also, bad news is making people money. Perhaps we can ignore the bad news and focus on what's here for ourselves, which is a great day, great health, joy, and fun. Let's just breathe into all these good things. Let's say out loud perhaps the most powerful thing we could possibly say, which is, I choose to have a great day today. I choose to be aware of joy today. I choose to embrace joy right now. I am joy, and I spread joy. I am safe and healthy right where I am. My voice is empowered, and I celebrate love. Wonderful. So we'll just breathe into all that. And with great clarity, great peace, and great love, we thank the presence of Mother, Father, God. If we could just breathe in, and we'll say out loud with our powerful voices to the angels in Saint Germain, thank you for being with me. And we thank as well the angelic realm, the elemental realm, our ancestors, spirit guides, animal guides, and guardian angels. We thank you for this moment of clarity, peace, love, and joy right now, knowing that everything truly is in perfect and divine power. And we celebrate all the peace that is here for us in this moment. And in this moment, we recognize how big everything is. We celebrate and see and experience this expanse. And we celebrate 1,000 feet of unconditional love surrounding us in this moment, the next moment, and the next moment, and the next moment. We celebrate that same held space being here for us an hour from now, 2 hours from now. And we celebrate inhabiting peace, inhabiting love, embodying joy, and sharing joy, that we are part of everything. And with grace, peace, and harmony, we quite simply and lovingly ask for this or something better right now in all directions of time. And so it is.